We'll call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Alderman Knauer.
Here.
Maxheimer.
Yes.
Neville.
Here.
Conquest.
Here.
Rittmeister.
Here. The pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I am going to mix up the agenda a little bit and skip the consent agenda and the reports and the comments and move to old business for the alderman appointment. Tim is here again. Again, like I said, that is the person that I have seen that has the most interest, and for some reason there was no motion made at the last meeting to confirm his appointment. I would like to bring that to the table again, and would entertain a motion to approve Tim Emmerich to the open alderman seat.
Yes, I will make that nomination for Tim Emmerich to fill that position.
Motion made by Joyce. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Aaron. Roll call, please.
Alderman Knauer.
Yes.
Maxheimer.
Yes.
Neville.
Yes.
Conquest.
Yes.
Rittmeister.
Yes. Motion passes. Tim, if you would please come forward and we'll get you sworn in, sir.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Tim Emmerich,
I, Tim Emmerich,
having been appointed
to
the office of Alderman in the city of Mount Pulaski,
the office of Alderman in the city of Mount Pulaski,
County of Logan, State of Illinois,
County of Logan, State of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of Alderman
of the office of Alderman
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Tim. Recognition of guests. It looks like Z and Danny and Greg. You guys have something you want to say, or you just? I probably don't like these here. It's on the agenda. It's on the agenda. So, moving on to the approval of consent agenda, which includes the minutes and the claims and accounts. Kelly.
AEP Energy, $2,850.99. Ameren, Illinois, $2,134.08. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, $4,725.60. Casey's General Store, $1,754.97. EDM J and Walsh Attorney, $930. INB, $6,513.65. INB Visa, $516.41. Interstate Billing Service, $718.48. Sterling Codifiers, $500. Water Solutions Unlimited, $1,308.70.
Any questions on the claims and accounts?
Just a note on the sand. We still have a bunch of sand at the sewer farm.
You can't exactly use that for backfill.
Okay.
Well, it came out of the sand filters at the sewer pond, so you really don't want to put that on top of a fresh water line or anything like that.
That's an excellent reason.
Any other questions?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion made by Andrew,
I'll second that.
seconded by Joyce. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Is there any public comments on the agenda items? Officer reports. Tony?
Everything's still going pretty good. Just not doing our regular patrol, especially on 121 during the day, in the mornings.
Gotcha.
first things, as you notice, I passed out several emails, transmissions that's been between ourselves and Farnsworth Group on our force main project. The second one that has a drawing on it came in late this afternoon. I have not had a chance to give him the feedback and look through it thoroughly. I anticipate doing that by the end of the week. So, but if we do approve the way that they have drawn it, we will have to submit it, and it's going to cost us $1,350, as stated in that email, to submit that for permitting to finish that out. That's pretty much where we're moving on that little project. Next thing,
that was the plan. I mean, we planned. So I mean,
I just wanted to make sure that everybody was still aware that we would have to pay that money first.
So there's no like, I mean, once you go over this and we're still good, we can go ahead and submit it. We don't need to wait till like January meeting to approve it.
No, sir. Any remaining questions on that? I mean, I know, like I said, I didn't even have a chance to digest the second email myself, but I wanted to at least get it out there so we could take a look at it, and if there's any questions moving forward, we can tend to those accordingly. Next bullet point I have is our new line installation that we've been working with Milano and Grunlow to extend the water main out to Herons. In the mail this week, we got a approved EPA permit to go forward with that process. I've been in contact with Lee Beckman today, and it's my understanding he's been in contact with Jordan on our easements to get this ball rolling, and hopefully be setting that out for bid within the next month or so, somewhere in that neighborhood. So that ball is moving along pretty expeditiously as well. Any questions?
Has he contacted you about the easements at all?
My understanding is, and I think maybe you and I had a quick discussion about this, if he's comfortable doing the easements, I think that's a more cost-effective way for the city to proceed than rather than having me do it. If the council wants me to take a look at it, I can, but the majority of expenses are going to come in drafting the easements for where they need the work to be done, and that's going to be their area of expertise anyway, so I'm comfortable with that.
That could have been a misunderstanding on it. He mentioned you, so I just kind of tied it together.
He's got my blessing.
It's my fault. So
he's got my blessing if he wants to proceed that way. So
I was confused. I just thought he was going to get. I thought he was get the easements done and then get the EPA permit. And I haven't heard back on the easements.
Well, to be honest with you, the EPA permit usually runs about 45, 50 days, and that turnaround was extremely quick. So that was very uplifting in my eyes. It's not normally that quick.
Do you need me to reach out to him and let him know that he can do the easements, or?
I can take care of that. That's
Okay.
not a problem. Let's see, got a couple more things here. The next one is the wonderful, glorious LEAF program. We are working diligently, obviously. Mother Nature is really, I don't know if it's the third or fourth time I've said it, it's just not been playing ball. We're going to run that program up to next Friday, the 21st. We're going to go and get as much as we can get in that amount of time. And at that point, we're going to shut the program down, and what's left, we're just going to have to deal with in the spring. I don't foresee the weather going to be any better going into January than it is when we're having January weather in November and December. So, we did have a water issue, a water leak down on the west side of town that we've tended to in the last week. And one more thing, and I'll be done, hopefully. As I previously stated in a letter we got from EPA about a cross-connection program, basically I found some archived information from Mr. Patrick that was sent to basically the bigger users in town, for instance the gas stations, Fond du Lac, etc., to make sure that they have backflow preventers and everything is working correctly. Obviously, we hadn't done that in several years because I was just made aware of it during our inspection. So that ball is in motion I have sent letters to all parties that needed to be attended to, including to make appointments with us to do inspections. If we see fit that everything's okay, we just basically send that off and tell the EPA it was okay. That's what they're telling me. If not, then it's at their expense to have, as in say for instance, Fond du Lac, their expense to have a licensed plumber inspect and ensure that if they're, make sure their backflow preventer's working correctly and so forth and so on. So that's moving.
I would reiterate that we have to do that check, but it's not because we have contamination and we're looking for the source of it, which is, if you read the letter, it kind of reads that way.
The letter that I sent to the customer?
Yeah. It says the purpose of the survey is to locate possible sources of contamination. It just reads a bit, I don't know, I just want to make it clear that we
Clarify it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. That's pretty much what I have on the docket. Anybody else have any questions for me?
On the LEAF program, if we leave a considerable amount of leaves, I would say if we get a warm day.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Anyone have anything else for Matt? Tricia?
All I have is our deposits for the last 2 weeks, which is only $999.40. But no tax money. Those are just building permits, liquor licenses and such.
Anyone have anything for Tricia? Moving on, there is one other item of old business, and that is the aggregate electric. I believe that Mr. Palmquist has gotten a couple prices for us.
Yeah, you should have a handout. After the last meeting, been working with Paula, and I don't have the Ameren price, but she said the Ameren rate was still higher than AEP.
It's 5.6 cents.
Okay, and then, so if we approve that tonight, then you'll have to sign that, send it in for, start January.
And that was that was the aid.
Now, is that just for the city? Or
It's
can
for
they?
the, 17 properties that we have. It's on an older sheet, it's not on there.
It's just for the 17 city-owned accounts, so the lift station, City Hall, maybe, I don't know if the street lights are anything else.
Street lights would be on there too, I believe.
So I make a motion, we vote on the AEP rate, to confirm that rate, so we can proceed with that.
Motion by Aaron to confirm the AEP energy rate for 2019 aggregate electric. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Burmeister.
To clarify your motions, not just to confirm, but to go with AEP.
That was the motion. What motion do you want?
I don't know, to confirm the rate is,
Confirm the rate of 4772, right?
yes, that's it.
Okay. 0.04772.
Is that okay?
As long as it's clear.
Is it clear enough?
I believe it's clear. Do you believe it's clear?
I think it's clear.
Seconded by Mr. Rittmeister. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Business district appropriation. On the new business, there is one that we need to approve tonight. Dee Howard, she is here. She recently bought the two buildings on the west side of the square. We'll call it the old Mount Pulaski house or whatever, right? The roof was in considerable need of repair. Was it just the roof or the wall as well?
No, the roof, the walls on Debbie's building.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And it's pulling my building.
Right. Since she is buying these buildings to start businesses and kind of grow economic development in this town, it fell under our redevelopment plan, and the Economic Development and Planning Board approved her grant for the amount of $7,000, which was half the cost of the roof repair. That was done a couple weeks ago. whenever we had our last meeting.
Yeah.
Like I said, the development board works hard. Dee had a very thorough and good application to turn into them. And if at all possible, I would like to entertain a motion to approve that grant and business district appropriation amount of $7,000.
I'll make a motion to approve the business district appropriation.
Motion by Andrew, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Tim. Roll call, please.
Alderman Knauer,
Yes.
Maxheimer,
Yes.
Neville,
Yes.
Palmquist, Burtmeister.
Yes.
Motion passes. After prom 2019 donation, we were given, let's see, we were given that request 2 meetings ago. You put that
I
on
think
there,
so,
Tony?
yeah.
In the past, it was $300. Is this correct?
I believe so, something like that. I believe so.
Any discussion on that, or we want to give what we normally give, or less, or more? Obviously, that's on the table right now. If there is no discussion, I'll entertain a motion to approve the donation of $300.
I'll make the motion to approve the $300 donation.
Motion by Aaron,
I'll second.
second by Andrew. Roll call, please.
Alderman Knauer,
Yes.
Maxheimer,
Yes.
Neville,
Yes.
Palmquist.
Yes.
Burtmeister, did I forget? On those last two, didn't I? I'm sorry. Burtmeister.
Yes.
And Rick.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Motion passes.
You didn't miss him on the last one, because he was the second, so you got him.
Moving on to Christmas bonuses and gifts. I spoke with Matt, and I guess in the past it has been in the amount of $350. That would be after taxes, so it would be whatever, before the income taxes are taken out. Also with gifts, I would like to give the members of the tree committee and the members of the economic development board something small, probably in the amount of, I would say $50 a piece, probably a gift card of some sort. I think there's 4 members of the tree committee and 4 members of the development board, so that would be 8 times 50 would be $300. 400. If you guys are okay with that, and then obviously the $350 per full-time employee is on the table to be discussed as well.
Last year there were no gifts.
That is correct.
There was concern that gifts would be considered illegal. It was a heated time, and we didn't want to
do anything illegal.
Yeah. But I would still like to make sure that that's kosher.
That's fine.
Do you have any input, Jordan?
Is there a difference then?
So these are city appointed.
They're not employees.
They're not employees. They're appointed to for the zoning board of appeals and the economic development board. They serve without compensation.
So what we could do is wait to hear back from Jordan. If Jordan says yes, we can discuss the amount now. And if Jordan says no,
Yeah, I would have, let's just, because this is a time-sensitive thing, approve an amount. If the city council wants to approve an amount, do it now, and then I can get back to you in the next 24, 48 hours before the end of the week and let you know go, no go.
That'd be fine.
And then that way the city council's approved an amount if it's, and then made it available.
so total amount of $350 for how many employees? 4.
6, 7, 6.
Well, yeah, I was just kind of immediate mind. Sorry, guys. How about you guys?
What about the part-timers, Matt?
We haven't done anything for them in the past. We could get them. I mean, they're invited to the Christmas party. that's what we've done in the past.
I'm just
Yeah,
inquiring.
no, I know, I agree.
Thinking out loud there, you
Nope,
know, so.
yeah, absolutely, thinking out loud is good.
How many part-timers do we have? Just
Two.
Sandy and Steve, or?
Oh, yeah, I guess I do. I have one.
One.
Yes.
So it'd be 3 part-timers. We could give them, you know, whatever needs to be discussed. So it'd be $2,100 for the full-time, and it would be $3,150 if we included all 9 employees. Plus the $400 for the, actually no, that would be 9 times 5. It'd be $450 for the tree committee and the economic development planning board.
So how much for part-time?
We would just give them the $350 as well.
Everybody good with that?
I think Dinger's doing a fine job, but since he's been here for,
Right.
I think it should be less.
Okay, we can give. I would think that it's important to give the part-time employees equal. So that's just my opinion. Obviously, it's up for discussion.
Do you think all part-time should be less? What do you guys think?
What do you think?
You know, initially you think it's a little much for part-time, but I mean, they're city employees. Does that mean we scale back the money for the full-time, or scale back for part-time, or keep it level?
I would say scale back all part-time to 200.
200.
I'll go with that.
That'd be $2,700.
Economic board, how many people we talking about?
There's 5 of them, and there's 4 on the tree committee. But I was just gonna give them like a $50 gift card, maybe to like Pizza Man or probably a local business.
Yeah, what about the economic board? What,
That would.
same with them?
Same with them, yeah.
Everybody good with that?
Good, everyone good with it?
I'll make a motion to approve those numbers.
So that was $350, $250, and $50 for the board.
200.
200. You're right. 200.
Contingent. I'm going to my motion contingent upon Jordan's
Yes.
blessing.
Second.
Seconded by Aaron.
My gut tells me it's gonna be a no, but, yeah,
Okay.
On the gift cards.
yeah.
I thought Mayor Fewer used to do it.
I think it's in the wording. What I mean by that is if you say Christmas bonus rather than performance bonus or something.
Well, but the gift cards are for non-employees, right? That's, okay.
Or maybe I'm confused too.
I will be happy to get you a more researched answer by the end of the week.
Yep. Okay. Motion and second. Roll call, please.
Emmerich,
Yes.
Knauer,
Yes.
Maxheimer.
Yes.
Neville.
Yes.
Tomlinson.
Yes.
Rettmeister.
Yes.
Motion passes. Is there any other business anybody has?
One last thing is awkward. So, speaking to the camera, if you're watching this on YouTube and you think this is a good thing, please leave a comment. And if you think the audio needs attention, also please leave a comment.
I was just looking only thing that I have is that the Christmas party will be December 28th, 21st, next Friday. Next Friday. At the Brickyard at 12 p.m. Right? Everyone's welcome to attend. You're more than welcome to bring a guest as well. There should be plenty to eat. What's on the menu again?
I did it pretty much, I patterned it pretty much after how we did it in the past. We had, wings and just basically finger foods, vegetable tray, rolls.
Ribeye.
We did charge it to your account, so yeah, prime rib.
You mean the police
Lobster
account?
tail,
The police account.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm okay with
Miscellaneous.
But buffet style, obviously, right? Kind of just finger foods, stuff of that nature.
Make sure to inform everybody.
I was just gonna say the last packet, the last day for anybody showing an election packet is the 17th at 5 p.m. I'll be here until 5.
One other thing. There was another email today from Paul. Was it yesterday or today? Yesterday from Paula about the prevailing wage changing yet again.
That was, from what I gathered from it, it was just there was only a select few items from the prevailing wage, and whenever they said to do a filter, I put the date in, and Logan County didn't pop up, so I don't think it affected us. And I had Trisha look at it too, but I even searched by county, and the last one that popped up for us was November, whenever they passed. Because they did it in October, and then they turned around and passed the 2018s in November. So that was the last one for Logan County. So I don't think, from what I saw, it didn't affect Logan County.
Okay. That's it. Any other business? Any reason for executive session? None, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion by Andrew, seconded by Mr. Rittmeister. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Demand we sit here longer.
Under the wire.
That's good. That's the.
Oh, you got it right there.